I'm Daryl Johnson of One of a Kind by Design. And I first like to say, hey, happy Friday. Now, for those of you that have been following us, know that we've been doing this online course on how I actually got my business started. Well, this week we're talking about how to start a great sales funnel. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, we've been over a lot of different components of how I actually started my business, and we're kind of dwindling down like to the end. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot more to online marketing than what I'm giving you. What I've actually shared with you is how I actually got started, just a simple structure of how you can actually get started. And this is kind of like one of the last components that I want to put out there for you so you can actually learn. Now, there's a method to my madness, okay? Now, on the next week coming up, which will be next Friday, which will probably be our last Friday, I'll do a whole wrap-up series, and then we'll go from there, okay? Well, right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to basically focus in on the funnel system. In other words, your white paper, your marketing for your email campaigns. In other words, some people call it white paper, some people call it email campaigns, some people call it the list, some people call it the bloodline, some people call it a lot of different things. But it's basically your email list and how you speak with your clients. In other words, have them coming back and back, every week or every other week or however you want to do it for your business. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. I'm kind of give you a little information on how I actually got started. I didn't know anything about how to start a sales funnel or that it even existed for an online business when I first started my online business. And it was funny because my mentors and people that I was coming across was going like, well, where is your list? And I had no idea what they were talking about. They said, well, the money is in the list. And they all kept saying that, the money's in the list, the money's in the list. I'm going like, well, what list? I just thought people come to your website and they see something that they want and they buy it and they keep it moving. That's the way I thought, that's how it worked. And didn't realize that there was another stage to internet marketing that I needed to become a lot more familiar with, and that was the email list, the email campaign, the white paper, everything that they're calling it. This is like your main bloodline for your website. So some say, it all depends on what you're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this right now, and I'm gonna take you step by step with the first two here. Okay, put together a great sales funnel. Okay, 1, how will you put your products and services on autopilot? Offer something free that will get customers' attention. Now, when we say offer something free that will get customers' attention, other words, like say for instance, I'm doing this free course and that's something that I'm giving away for free, along with free landing pages for this particular course. Okay, give great information that will have them waiting for the next email. Now, the way I actually do things, I kind of like do things with YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, generally if you subscribe, then you will get that that update that something is coming like every Friday, or you'll get it on that Friday, and you'll also get that in your email too as well. So not only do you get it once you join, but you will also get it via YouTube. And then the last one here says, keep funnel entertaining and not an overbearing sales request. This is so important. I like to tell everybody, because you think of it like this, when you get started in internet marketing and working online, and you start talking with people and start getting acclimated with different MLMs and things like that, people tend to find you, and once they find you, they love just like filling your emails up with a bunch of crap that you really not interested in, or things that doesn't have anything to do with your business. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, we get caught up and we get that shiny object syndrome, like I talk about all the time through this whole course, and we buy into these things, and then in the long run, we figure out this is not something that I'm going to be able to sell, that because it's not a part of who I am. It's not something that I even really believe in, after you've had it for a while. So you kind of want to keep your funnel entertaining to people, so when they see your information, and it comes into their email, they'll go like, well, hey, that's one of a kind by design. Okay, Daryl did something real crazy last week. Let me see what he's going to do crazy this week. So they'll want to either, be entertained that way, or some information that they haven't heard of before that's actually helped them. They go like, well, you know what? I like the way he did that, and I can really grow from that. So they'll look forward to your emails. Okay. Now, number 2. How will you attract buyers that will buy from your sales funnel? Now, before I even go into that, how you're going to attract buyers, first things first, I tell everybody, if you're not, part of Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and all those things, you really, 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 really need to jump on that, because that's how you're going to actually talk to people. Because a lot of times, you see people on websites and you don't even know who's there. You just you got that sense of it's just you on the internet, and you don't know who else is watching until you send them an IM or something like that, and then they respond back to you. So you actually need to become a part of one of those a lot of those different social networks, and become a part of that, so people will know you're there, and you'll know they're there, and you can actually attract those people to what you're actually offering. Okay, so let me get back into this. Have a website that will attract people to your niche. Okay, people in your niche, excuse me. So other words, when you go to Facebook and you say, hey, I sell tires, just off the cusp or whatever. I sell tires for cars, but my tires are a little different. You can get flats, and it won't deflate for like 2 or 3 days. It may be something special, but you get on Facebook and you tell them about it. Where are you going to send them to? If you don't have a brick and mortar business, then you should have a website. Well, even if you have a brick and mortar business, you still want to have a website so you can send people to. That's just like your modern day calling card. In other words, like the card you used to pull out of your pocket and you give to people and say, hey, this is my card. Well, your website is basically the same thing with just more information. So you need to have that website you can send them to that will talk about your brand and how you do things. Also, landing pages that has been tested for conversion. In other words, we test a lot of different landing pages, and with this course you actually get free landing pages for whatever opportunity that you're doing. And if you do an upgrade, then you can create your own landing pages free with the system that they have here. It does put these landing pages together for you by click this and click that, really simple, and then you can create your own landing pages and see which one actually works for you better, and you can create as many landing pages as you want and things like that. Okay, now the other one is understanding your tracking for better conversions. So other words, if I use, like say for instance, I want to track all my links, I may try to put this out on Facebook to see how many people want to take this free course. But then I may also take this free course and put it on Pinterest and on Instagram and on Periscope and a lot of other places, and have different tracking links to see which platform takes to this better. So the one that takes to it better, that's the one I'm going to invest in. So in other words, if Facebook is bringing me more customers, then it would behoove me to advertise on Facebook and spend money to advertise on Facebook to get more people in the in front of what I'm actually presenting to them, okay? Or if it's Periscope, then hey, I want to figure out a way to promote on Periscope. So you kind of want to do your tracking, okay? And the last one here, setting up a secure system for payments like PayPal, Gmail Pay, and others. Now, with a lot of affiliate programs, they generally come with their own paying system. If you're using, if you're an affiliate for someone else, in other words, they pay the affiliate program and then the affiliate program pays you. So generally you don't have to worry about that. But if you're doing something like, say, a free class or something that you're offering that doesn't have an affiliate program, it's something that you're offering from your company per se, then you need to have something set up like PayPal or Gmail Pay or direct bank deposits or something of the sort that's secure for your Patreon, so they know that you are a trusted source. You don't want to go like, okay, well, hey, I'll come and pick the money up at your house. Yeah, people start looking at you like, yeah, right, you're a real reputable company. They want to be able to get receipts and be able to say they paid you, where they can either write this stuff off at the end of the year or to put it in their budget. So you want to get a reputable company to make those transactions if you're not dealing with an affiliate program that does not do that for you. Okay, so let's move forward here. Now, how to start a great sales funnel. Now, that's been the secret of everybody. They go like, well, I've done these sales funnels, and and I've gotten people on my list, but nobody buys anything, and I've heard all kind of stuff when it comes to sales funnels. And trust me, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the hat. Okay, I've actually had a sales funnel where I've had over like 25,000 people, and if I was lucky, I may have gotten maybe 2 or 3 sales a month or 2 or 3 sales a week. And when I first started off, but I didn't have problems getting people in the sales funnel. It's just getting people to buy. I didn't know how to market my stuff, and I was doing some of those same mistakes that I saw people doing to me. They was I was sending stuff out like every other day, twice a day, doing things like that, because that's what I was taught to do by MLMs and people like that. They know that it's not going to hurt them. Google is not going to blacklist them. Google is going to blacklist you, for inundating people's their mailbox, for spamming people's mailbox. You're the one that's going to get in trouble. They're not, and they have so many people doing the dirty work for them that they don't have to worry about it. The only thing they have to worry about is the sales that come in. So you have to be really, really careful about how you market to people. Okay, so step 1, your target audience. What you basically want to do is find who your target audience is, and for those that's been following us, you know what I'm actually talking about. You want to go and find your target audience before you start sending emails and paid ads and all that kind of stuff to those particular demographics. If you don't know your demographics first, then you're basically going to start losing money at the very beginning. You need to learn who your demographics are, who you're trying to sell to, where they hang out at. So you need to find that out first. Step 2, their answers and needs. I just put answers and answer needs. Okay, basically what this is once you find your demographics and you funnel them in, you kind of want them to come to your website first, because with them seeing your website is your brand, and your brand is going to talk about what you know about. Okay, not only is it going to talk about what you know about, it's going to tell them actually what you offer. So like, say for instance, if you're big on SEO, if you're big on traffic, if you're big on systems that will help a person do a particular job without them having to do it all day, your website is going to give them all this information. If there's questions that they need answered, they should be able to go to your website and look at the site there and say, okay, well, I need to know how I can get more traffic to my website. Then they'll look and see if you have a topic on how to get more traffic to the website, and then they'll go and look that up and they'll read it, and within that, they'll see that you have hyperlinks that will lead them to products and services and things like that that will actually help them with their needs. Okay, now you're sending these people through your website, but not only are you doing that, this is a part of your funnel. Within that, there are going to be capture pages within your website that will lead them to like a free course, or lead them to a training of some sort, or a group of individuals. It could be a trip that you all say, hey, we all do this, so let's all meet up and then go here and we'll talk about it. So it might be a capture page for something like that. Whatever your business is, you'll need a capture page in there, and that's like your step 2, where people can join that capture page, and then you'll have their information. Now, step 3, your products and services. Now, your products and services not only going to be shown within your website, but your products and services are also going to be with either in your course that you may want to teach, or within a class or some sort that you want to go over within a course, and you'll sell those products and services to help those people to help them, I'm getting tongue-tied here, help them so it would benefit them in some shape, form, or fashion. So they'll say, hey, this is great, I know when the next class comes, I'll jump on it because now I understand what this is all about, and it is doing the job that I wanted to do to get the job done. Okay, so that's the beginning of your sales funnel. When you hear about a sales funnel, people will tell you all kind of stuff of what a sales funnel is, and it's just basically 3 main things. You want to get your targeted audience, and you want to answer the questions and their needs and stuff like that, and you want to be able to sell your products and services, point blank. Now, how you go about doing that's it's going to be the creative part. Now, I'm going to show you one of my my funnels, and you're gonna go like, Daryl, what is going on with that funnel? But you'll kind of get the gist. This is why I always say you need to plan your work and work your plan. So let's go to the next thing here. Okay, now when it comes to your anything that you're doing, okay, this is the way I look at it. You always need like a lead magnet. Now, say for instance, I'm doing this free course, okay, that's my lead magnet. Not only is that my lead magnet, once they get in, they'll get into the landing pages. Into the landing page, this is the first page, and this page will take them to a landing page. Okay, now on the first page, it'll talk about learn how to start your own business, blah blah blah, kind of give that information just to capture people's attention that's looking for what I have to offer. And if they like it, they'll click onto the landing page. On the landing page is generally like a video of me, and it'll talk more about the course of what they're going to get, and it's also going to talk about something even extra. And generally what I generally like to do that on the inside, so when you get in, you're like, wow, okay, I got the free course, now I'm getting a free landing page. So this is basically a win-win. So, but before that, you're going to have to give me your information, like your name and your email address, and your telephone number and things like that. And the reason I ask for those things, because in the long run, you might want to have a website built for you, or you may have questions on building a website. Okay, what does One of a Kind by Design offers? We offer support, but not only do we offer support, we can either help you build your website by walking you through the stages of a company that we actually deal with, because we work with our products all the time, or we will build the website for you for an additional fee, of course. Okay, that's business, and that's what we're in business for. Now, you have your landing page. Now after the landing page, after they fill out this information, the next thing you want to make sure that they get to is the offer, the promise that you gave them for getting their name and their telephone number and all that kind of stuff. So you want to have the course or whatever it is that you're offering. It could be a series of videos, it could be whatever it is that you stated you're going to give them. It could be a download or whatever the case may be. Now with me, I generally like to do a course, and how I do my little funnel course here, I have within that offer, I'm going to have you go into several videos just like you're doing now. You're watching a video which is inside my course. Now regardless if you're watching it within the course or if you're watching it on YouTube. Now if you're watching it on YouTube, generally on YouTube I will ask you to subscribe. Now even if you don't subscribe to the list, I still have your subscription, so you'll know that I'm there. So if I'm actually offering something one day that you might want to know about, then you would then sooner or later opt in on another course on that landing page, okay, which is here. I got it going up there, which is the landing page. Now not only that, I also have some of my videos, I may have an offer in the video that says, okay, well, I recommend this. If you want to get it, you know, get it. If not, you know, there's no pressure tactics or anything like that. But there are something that I do recommend that will help you grow your business or what you're actually trying to do. This will kind of get you even closer to that outcome that you're actually looking for. So I'll make an offer in a video, okay? Now with all these videos, a lot of times they will go back and they will go to a landing page for the course. Now within that offer, as well as while I'm teaching you, there will be some, like, if you want more information, go to the website. So I have, like, for different topics that I go through, you would actually go to my website for actual more information to, you know, get more in depth on what you need, or if you don't understand something one way, maybe it'll be explained to you better than another way, or you may see like a diagram or something on the website, or something may hit you to go like, okay, now I understand it, because it'll help you put two and two together. So it's sending you to my website. So what I'm doing here is actually getting you acclimated with my website and how it works. And once you see it a couple of times, then you also know that there's a lot of other things there too that can help you. So I'm kind of giving you, you know, a synopsis of what Daryl and One of a Kind by Design is all about. Okay, now once this course is over, of course there's going to be a thank you. I'm going to say thank you for, you know, for being a part of this course, and I may even ask you to leave me some comments on the course, or what do you think that could be better, and how I can improve this course for the next person. And then not only within that, I'm going to offer you two more things if you're interested in. Now some people will take one, some people will take, you know, both. You might not take any, but if you don't, remember, here I did get you into the course with a landing page. Okay, so you will be on a list. In other words, you'll be one of my leads. So if you don't take these courses, then of course when I have something else new that's coming out, I will present it to you. If you want to be a part of it, then, you know, it's up to you to join it or not to join. Not only that, if you subscribe, you'll get it there as well. So either you'll get it here, or you'll get it there, or you'll get it both ways. That's the way I generally like to do my sales funnel. Now when it comes to gaining leads and stuff like that, leads are very, very important. But what I like to tell everyone, you know, look at it this way. Do you like someone sending you stuff every day when you're trying to run your business, and they're cluttering up your inbox with stuff that, you know, you're going like, okay, really, did they really need to send me all this stuff? You know, is this really that important? It gets a little agitating. So if it agitates you, then you probably want to think about how the way you do things. So if you don't like receiving all that stuff, and it bothers you, then, you might want to think about how you put things out there. But if it doesn't bother you and you like that kind of stuff, then maybe you have an ideal of how you want to put more information out there to attract those people. Now, like I say, different strokes for different folks. Everybody don't like everything. So that's the great thing about internet marketing. And the best thing, I'm only looking for people that are like-minded people like myself, and people that I can actually work with. That's what makes your job a lot easier. Okay, so going through this particular funnel, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and stay tuned with me, and I have some other things I need to tell you. One moment. Okay, guys, first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for joining us here at One of a Kind by Design, and coming back and getting these great tips every Friday for those of you that have been following us. Okay, now for those of you that are just seeing us for the first time, since you stayed this long, won't you go ahead and subscribe, okay, and keep getting these great tips from us. We're actually here to help you grow your business. Okay, now, as I was stating at the end, we're kind of getting wrapped up. This series has been actually going on since January, like close to around the 1st, and we're getting on the 18th. But the best thing about this course, for those of you that are just finding out about it, if you go down to the bottom here, there's going to be a link there that'll say, free course, or I'll have something down there that'll indicate, what this course is all about. And you can actually go and sign up and take the course at your leisure from the beginning to this point here. Okay, now the great thing about it is a free course. Then the second thing about it, you will also get free landing pages for taking this course, and you're actually going to need those landing pages, and I'll explain that to you basically on next Friday on how to wrap this up, and I'll wrap this whole series up with landing pages on next week. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us here at One of a Kind by Design. You have a wonderful day.